And speaking with that, you mentioned AWA. Speaking with that, keep it going with that. Harley Race.
Harley Race.
A legendary wrestler. Legendary. And he came back and managed Vader back in WCW.
That was probably the ugliest wrestler manager tandem. Not a pretty boat. Remember, you could actually look at those two and you kind of think, well, man, are these two actually brothers? Because they both had the same haircut and the same bad complexion, and they both talked terrible. Yeah.
Harley Race, though, I think they pictured him as a mouthpiece for Vader.
Great.
Because Vader's just
and
so
Harley Race is just
birds of the same feather flock together. But at the local level, we've seen managers such as Joey Nuggs up in CWA.
Joey Nuggs, self-proclaimed manager of champions. Also does a lot of commentating for CWA. Is kind of like a visual figurehead for that organization. You see a lot of their promos, including him, and he co-hosts their weekly TV show, which is on Time Warner. So currently involved in the hire a commissioner to replace Baby Doll scenario thing. So of course you guys will hear about that in the future. We'll report more on that.
That's right, Baby Doll, as we mentioned here in part 1 of this commentary, legendary manager up in CWA.
And she was the commissioner. She got canned. I guess probably for doing wrongdoings with her client Malachi.
That's right.
So we actually saw her and Malachi take on local guy Josh Magnum a few shows back, and that was pretty exciting. Baby Doll's still knocking them dead. She was at the Fan Fest, hanging out with the last 2 years she was at Fan Fest, hanging out with all our old favorites, our old school favorites.
Our old school favorites. And speaking of, at the local level, we've got some very exciting managers that we love to see. Certainly, Rocket and I love to see them at every FCW show. And at the top of the list is Miss Harden, the former INS agent. Miss Harden, manager of the Live Organ, and Hans Baumgartner.
One thing about Miss Harden is, whereas you think about women managers, other than maybe Sherry Martel, women managers pretty much were just there to distract by their looks. Sherry Martel actually would get in the mix, being a former wrestler. Miss Harden's great thing is that she's not afraid to mix it up. Matter of fact, we had a event earlier in the year where we gathered in 1102 and watched videos, and actually got to see her clothesline a wrestler.
Really?
4 times in a row. And to say that Johnny Rocket wasn't a little bit excited after seeing that is putting it very mildly.
It was an understatement.
That's an understatement. Oh, yeah.
And also, keeping with FCW, there's another female manager there, Coral Hart, manager of Tony Tsunami.
And that's a empty house right there.
I bet Coral Hart's favorite color is clear.
It probably is.
Probably is.
But you got maybe 3 brain cells between those two.
Yeah.
So they make a cute couple. Don't get me wrong. She's got nice legs, but I don't know what's going on there, man. I don't know if it's just somebody forgot to drop off some essentials, or if peyote was too strong. I have no clue, but whew.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that fun note, we're going to end this commentary here on managers in GCW in the area. We appreciate you so much for watching. For Old School Johnny Rocket, I'm the Scoop Lionel Howard. Thank you.
You should manage Daniel, you mean?
No. All right, Coral, as a manager for Tony Tsunami, can you tell us what your duties are? What your main function is at ringside?
Could you rephrase the question?
What are your job responsibilities at ringside for Tony Tsunami?
I clap a lot.
You do clap a lot. And you get the crowd behind Tony Tsunami.
Well, he's in the ring. They're not really behind him.
Oh, okay. Okay. For those of you that need a technical reference at home, that's what it was. And who were your main influences as you were learning to be a manager? Were they maybe Sherry Martel or a woman or Who do you think it was?
I like fairies. Fairies have a lot to do with
Oh,
it.
fairies had a lot to do with it. Okay, I don't know any managerial fairies. We'll have to do some research into that.
Oh, they're there.
They're there.
Mhm.
They're always there.
Just
They're always
because
around.
you can't see them, I mean, they're not there.
Exclusive right here on GCW. Well, Cora Hart, we thank you so much for your time here on GCW. And we wish you much luck with Tony Tsunami in the Rage Division Championship. Hopefully he's going to be successfully defending that championship at future FCW events.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. For Cora Hart, I'm the Scoop Lionel Howard. Thank you.